To begin entering an incident report, hover over Care Services, then select Incidents. Next, select the Active tab at the top of the screen and then select New. To pull in the resident's name, select the magnifying glass icon. You can either type the resident's name in the search bar or select them from the list. Update the incident date and time as needed. For this example, we'll say the incident occurred at 8 a.m. Ensure that the type and nature of the incident are correct, as well as the resident's location. Confirm that the person preparing the report is listed as yourself, then select Save. If you need to make any changes later, you can update the date, incident type, and location directly on this page. In the nursing description field, enter a factual account of what was observed or reported to the nurse. This should be objective, not subjective. Only include facts such as if the resident was found on the floor, whether a walker or wheelchair was present, if the floor was wet or the room was cluttered, who alerted staff to the incident, whether the resident was wearing shoes, etc. If the incident was witnessed, select the Witness checkbox. In the resident description field, type in what the resident reports if they are able to communicate it. If the resident is unable to provide a description, select the checkbox indicating so. Under Immediate Action Taken, describe what steps were taken right after the incident occurred. For example, interventions applied, who was notified, how the resident was assisted, any follow-up such as taking them to the restroom, etc. Please note, this field appears on the incident analysis report provided to state surveyors, so enter information thoughtfully. Once complete, select Save and Next to move to the Injuries tab. If there are injuries, select New, then choose the injury type and location from the drop-down menus. If multiple injuries exist, select Save and New for each additional entry. If there is only one injury, simply select Save. Regardless of injury, you must indicate a pain level using either the numerical scale or the PainAD scale for cognitively impaired residents. Select the appropriate header, then indicate the level of pain based on observations or resident input. Next, complete the level of consciousness, mobility, and mental status fields using the drop-down menus. You can also enter any relevant notes in the Special Notes free type box. If the resident develops injuries a few days after the incident, such as bruising or a fracture, these can still be documented in the same report. To do this, select New under Injuries and enter the post-incident injury information. When you're ready, select Save and Next to continue. If you missed any required information, such as responses in the pain scale, the system will alert you. In that case, either complete the missing fields or select Clear Scale to reset. Next, you'll arrive at the Factors tab. Here, indicate any potential factors that contributed to the incident. For example, if the resident fell, check boxes under predisposing environmental, physiological, and situational categories. If no factors apply, use the None checkbox. If you select Other, be sure to describe it in the text box below. Do not leave any sections blank. Then select Save and Next. On the Statements tab, if someone is providing a statement, select New, fill in the details, and select Save. If multiple statements are being collected, use Save and New. Now move to the Action tab. Under Agencies/People Notified, select New and choose from the drop-down such as a wellness leader, physician, or family member. Also include emergency services or hospice if applicable. Enter names and notification times. Use Save for one entry or Save and New for multiple entries. Up to this point, Nothing in the incident report is part of the resident's official medical chart. To add it to the medical record, go to the Progress Notes section and select New. For type, select Incident Note. Adjust the date and time as needed, and then type your note. Many users prefer to copy and paste from the Details tab and then add any additional notes here. Alternatively, you can free type the full note. Once complete, select Sign, enter your password, and the incident will now be part of the medical record. This will also trigger an evaluation. If the incident was a fall, it will prompt a post-fall intervention and vital signs evaluation. This is required across the company. In this section, add fall-related care planning details, goals, and a set of vital signs. If the incident was not a fall, for example, aggression or choking, it will still trigger a vital signs evaluation, where you'll enter the appropriate vitals. After that, navigate to the Notes tab. Please note, this area is not part of the medical record. It's optional. Occasionally, users enter brief notes here, such as interventions, or indicate that they are signing the report on behalf of another user. If needed, you can select New and enter a note here. Lastly, go to the Signatures tab. To finalize the report, select Sign to the left of Nursing. Once signed, the incident report is complete.